Beginning with your legs up the wall, bring the right ankle to the left shin or the thigh. Left leg can stay straight or you can bend it a little bit. And then sink into that. Activate the lower core and try to press the hips toward the wall and toward the floor. In other words, try not to let the hips lift up. And breathe. Straightening the leg, bringing the right leg up, pigeon toeing it, or flexing the foot so that you feel that stretch in the IT band. We're all kind of different here, so you have to actively press the hips down as you reach up through the right heel as it's crossed over the left ankle. Then moving into cow face pose on the wall. So just slide the legs over, knees stacked on top of one another. You could hold onto the ankles and gently pull them down or toward the body, still activating the core and keeping the hips pressed against the ground. Relaxing the shoulders, the muscles of the face as you stretch the hips. Slowly straightening the legs. Then same thing on the other side. Left ankle comes to right thigh. You can bend the right leg. Left foot is flexed. Whole leg is active to protect the knee. And try to press the hips toward the ground. The tighter your hips are, the more the hips will want to peel off the ground. Then straightening the right leg, bringing the left ankle on top of the right ankle and pointing or flexing till you feel the IT band stretch. Pressing that left hip down. So it's dynamic stretching in opposite directions here. Then moving into cow face pose, lining up the knees. And the ankles can come away from the hips toward the hips. Just kind of play with this and see what works best for your hips. Really just depends how loose or tight your hips are, how they're formed in the hip sockets. We're all really different here. That bottom right leg could also be straight if this is too intense of a hip stretch. Then straightening the legs, bringing the soles of the feet together for butterfly. And you could gently press the knees toward the wall or pull the ankles down so your feet are closer to the floor. Whatever feels best here. Make sure to really relax the jaw here. Sometimes we tighten up in the jaw when we stretch the hips. Straightening the legs, opening up for straddle. Make sure the feet are active here. This can be a little intense for the inner parts of the leg, especially around the knee. If that's the case, bring your feet a smidge together. Still pressing the hips down, lower core is activated. You can also support the legs here with your hands. Gently bringing the legs back together and then meeting in legs up the wall. You can bring the arms to cactus if you'd like. Keep them out to a T or rest the hands on the belly. Legs are relaxed here, so this is a nice, safe inversion. It's one of my favorite poses. For the legs or not, it just feels good. You can take this time to really focus on the breath. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, sighing out. Feeling the breath travel all the way to the lower belly, and then hugging the knees into the chest, allowing the knees to drop over to the right. Option to turn the head toward the left hand. Feet are on the wall here. Knees may or may not touch the ground. Doesn't matter, whatever feels best on the body. Inhaling to center, then same thing on the other side. So you can see I just kind of walked my feet closer to the floor here. Helps give us support and a nice deep but safe stretch through the spine and the outer hips. And then roll on over to your side. Come up to seated. Namaste. You are done. I hope your hips feel awesome after those few stretches. Have a great day.